Hey, another quick video. Figured I'd show y'all how I tape up my spoons. I've been doing this way for about, I'd say 3 months or so now. I got two two strips of tape spiraling up. They meet right here, which is where I do a little donut for where I have my hands to shoot. And then up here I got 3 solid rings for face-off grip. So I guess where to start would be removing tape. I'm freshly taping this for my game tomorrow. Taking off tape, simple, just get an X-Acto blade, run it up under the shaft, and then I'll just cut it right off so you don't have to unravel it. Just simplifies the process. And you could do the same thing down here, but it's off. My gamer, it's all like falling off anyway, so I'm just gonna pick off the pieces that are left. I have this go all the way up under the butt end, and then I tape over it to keep the end cap on there, because it's not fun having that fall off in the game and then you're scrambling for it on the field. Wow. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to So taking tapes off, pretty simple. Start my spirals. I just put it up on one half of it, and I like the 2 spirals to meet on the smaller side, so I just spiral them, keeping an equal distance, using only half the width of the tape. Going, where do I want my hands? Yeah, that's about right there. And then quick little ring. Seal it off. So I got one candy cane going all the way up, and then get it back, start on the same side as before, so right there, and then I just take it around the other side. Never mind, I start on the other side. And then, like I said, they'll cross right on the small sections, and they'll give a diamond look from my diamond shaft. It'll make these diamonds. You can see that's a diamond. There's one on top. And yeah, it's diamonds just down the whole shaft. So diamonds for my diamond. This just gives a really good feel for wherever I want my bottom hand, and also my top hand for when I'm shooting up here. So when I get down here, I just get on top of the donut and make another 2 rings around. As you can see, that's a little bit thicker, and that provides me with all the grip I need. So from here, put the end cap back on, and then I do one time completely underneath the butt end, and then I'd go up about halfway on it. You can see up about to like there. Do a little roll. If you're curious about the kind of tape I use, Howie's hockey tape. Get it from Lacrosse.com. I wouldn't say I have a preference of like any other brands. I've just been using this since the first time I ordered tape. It doesn't like peel off. Like sometimes with tape, the end where you cut it off is gonna peel off, and then it'll just unwind from there. This stuff's been pretty sticky, and it'll stay. So that's the bottom half of my shaft for my hands, and then just gonna do 3 thick rings up here. It gives me great grip for face-offs, and my fingers rather, fit into these rings like they're little grooves. Because when I do have my gloves on, my fingers are spaces are a bit bigger, so it works out great. So I just go about 4 or 5 times around. I like these as thick as my shooting one down here. So there's another ring. And then one more. Probably got about an inch between all of these, and an inch from the top ring to the throat of my head. So, nothing too complicated. I probably replace this tape about every 2 weeks in season, maybe, because this stuff does get kind of torn up, but I just like the way it looks, and it gives me my grip. It's pretty lightweight, because if I were to use a thick roll opposed to half of it, you know, a half opposed to full roll, and just wrap it all the way up, that would be pretty heavy. So this keeps the weight down, and it gives me all the grip I need. So there's a full view of my shaft with all the tape on it. Again, I use a Nike CEO on a Warrior Diamond. Well, thanks for watching. And let me know if you got any specific ways that you tape your stick and how that benefits you when you play. And write that down in the comments. Thanks.